And yes, welcome back to Unleashing Your Potential. We are helping Anonymous today, Mr. X. Oba tlo go move a business from point A to point B. And Costa Bello is just giving it as it is. Free advices, free coaching right now. Yes, coach.
Yes, coach. So maybe also what would assist Mr. X in fixing his financial planning? I would say to him, sit down, develop what we call your operational cash flow requirements. How much money do you need to pay to your suppliers and your expenses in order for you to survive for the next month?
Okay.
So now there's a term that we call the freedom amount. Now, someone can say it's a target, but I always find it easier achievable with the freedom amount because I know it's going to set me free once I achieve this much. You see, so maybe sit down because we said in your pricing, there's a marginal profit that covers your overheads. Now, sitting down and cutting down unnecessary expenses will always ease up the burden. Because now there is a thin line. I think this is what most of us do when we get into business. Whatever is business money, it's our business. It covers our house. We're
living for the day, basically, most of the time.
And now, look at it. Your business is not doing enough financially because of these two important elements. The highest expenses that you can get in each and every business, it's expenses that we call rental and payroll. Having people full-time who comes to work.
That's so true.
But right now, when you decide to have people on part-time basis and you decide maybe to shift and work from home, it cuts down your cost. It gives you a relief. And what also it does, it allows you to reinvest the saved cost amount in the direction of growth. Because now he has done what sales analysis. He knows what's working for him, what's not working for him. He takes this money and he says, I'm going to put it in Archer, I'm going to put it in Sawyer because I've built a relationship. Look, this is another element that people don't know. Relationship is a currency.
It is.
Yes.
I agree.
Relationship is currency. People don't open doors. People are doors. because of who is in your life, you access certain people. Yes.
So true.
And once you're able to take this cost amount and you put it in the direction of your growth, then the business gets to grow faster. So look at where he can be able to cut down the expenses and rechannel the saved amount to a direction where it will grow. Not to this is for my pocket.
Most of the time. And I think, being an entrepreneur, and then how hard does an entrepreneur have to work really? Let's say I have now the resource. Like you said, the biggest cause is rental and the payroll. Can I love to buy 5? But I feel like if I can just cut that will require me to work even more, harder.
The one thing that entrepreneurship has done to some of us, it has waived the responsibility of working because it gives us the title of a boss. Now, you exclude yourself in the process.
I see.
That's why a lot of mess has to happen. Look, if it's not working, it means that it hasn't worked on you. Now, it requires you to go back to your table. Someone once said something profound. He said, if you are not in your table preparing, you must be on someone's table being eaten as a menu. Now, you need to understand that if you are bored going back to the table, you are not going anywhere.
You're not going anywhere. Whose table do you want to sit at?
Work. He needs to cut the stuff and start working because what it does, it allows him to document the experience. Quality management systems comes from experiential learning. You have experienced what you document as a quality in your business. When people come into your business to support your vision, it becomes easy for you to supervise and direct them where they perform because of you were the experience.
You were the experience. You have put in the effort. You have put in the time. You have put in all the work in it. At the end, then it comes as a reward in a way.
Thank you. I love one person when he say, when you start the business, you become everything.
You become everything.
Everything.
They talk as if like entrepreneurship is easy, you know, and there's a full-time thing, you know. It's not like you're working 9 to 5. It's like there's no off. But for entrepreneurship, they say there's no off days. There's no working hours day. Anytime is work day.
You can't take a break while you are broke. You can't.
I think people need to hear. I think we're living in a society where they want the glamour as an end result, but without putting in this hard work. We want to become millionaires or billionaires, but without even appreciating the 100 rand that we have. How sad is that?
To whom much is given, much is required.
Thank you. I think people must just know that entrepreneurship is not an easy thing. If you start to embark on it, be willing to put in the time. Be willing to put in the energy.
Depression is high, especially in entrepreneurship, because it's been introduced as a substitute to not doing anything. But psychologically, people are not prepared. You know, there's what we call God gap. There's a point where you pursue based on God's promises, but He's in a season where He closed gap. He's not giving you blessings.
Sure.
When your effort, your courage, and your everything that you have cannot be turned into aspired promises that He promised you, you tend to give up simply because of He's closing the gap, character gap.
Yo, somebody, just look in the camera there and please tell somebody who wants to start on this entrepreneurship journey.
My advice to you would be like a stamp. Be like a stamp. Stick to one thing until it works. Focus on you until the focus is on you. You need to understand this. Businesses don't fail, but leaders fail businesses. Therefore, when you develop yourself, you develop the prosperity of your business. When you stop working on yourself, you stop working on the growth of your business. And whatever doesn't grow dies automatically. So I want to appeal to you today. Work on yourself. It needs to work on you before it works for you. There is nothing that will carry you without a cost. It needs to cost you. And every dream comes with the cost of a lifestyle. It becomes not going to certain places, not sharing smiles with certain people, not seeing certain people. You need to be okay with that, because the destiny that is going to smile to you is going to be bigger than the conversation you have with people that are surrounding you.
Wow,
Thank you very much.
Love it. I love it. Where do we get hold of you? Where do we get hold of you?
All right, people can follow my work on my Facebook page. It's Tapelo Big Twima Motaung. That's where I post a lot of what I'm doing or my intentions or workshops. But where I deliver my coaching, my coaching services and some of the workshops and future projects that I'll be doing, they can follow the page Mind Think Institute. That's where I do my trainings on business leadership and entrepreneurship.
Wow, thank you so much, Costa.
Thank you. It's such an honor to be here.
Amazing. Are you growing or are you dying? Ask yourself that question. Are you growing in your business or are you dying? If you are dying, it's time to have yourself a coach. It's time for you to apply these techniques that he has shared. He shared a lot. I cannot say even more. Until we meet again on Unleashing Your Potential.